I think the biggest misconception, especially as a college student, I'm still young, but I'm part of the business. I'm not just here. I'm not just working, sitting in the office. I'm actually trying to do things to grow the business, and that's a priority in my life. So school is, as of now, my number one priority. I want to get my education, but juggling that, especially when you have so much passion in school and you have passion here, it's so hard because it's like at some points you prioritize this, or sometimes I want to prioritize the business because that's my family. That's where my family makes a living. So
Right.
I'm more worried about that. But at the same time, hey, if I don't get my education, where am I going to be in 5 years?
Right.
At the end of the day, I'm a human being. I need to have my education. I need to know what's going on. I have
Definitely.
not a college isn't for everyone. Most people probably don't need college, but in my case, I do want college. I do want a better understanding of what I'm going to be studying in, and I have to get an education for that. And
Yeah.
so
Absolutely.
at times, like, it was hard in high school, for example, man. My grades dipped a little bit because I'd be here, I'd be worried about it, and that also just creates like even more stress. You fall into that loop where it's like, oh man, I gotta be here, and then like whatever, like I'm just like I gotta skip this homework, and then it just becomes a habit. And even
Right.
when I'm not
Yeah.
at work, like I start skipping, like.
Yeah.
But fast forward, if I go into college, now I'm here in college, and it's like I gotta get my education. College is very serious, but at the same time, I'm growing. Our business is growing,
Definitely.
and it's like. Just gotta give me a second. I gotta get my words here.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to just really find a way to like understand that, hey, like it's possible. It takes a lot of
Right.
work. I definitely
Yeah.
put more hours than a normal human does. Because it's
sure.
it's more than just work. It does take a lot of like mental strain, physical strain to be
Oh,
here,
100%.
to understand here. Because you're not just messing around. You're really. This is your. This is my dad's salary. This is my salary. This is where I get my my
Right.
vacations. So I gotta make sure I'm doing. I gotta make sure I'm doing my
You better
part.
make sure it's doing
I'm
good.
doing my part, yeah. Because hey, if the business is failing and I'm too busy at school, man,
Yeah.
like everything is falling apart. I got
Right.
I got no apartment. I got no
100%.
no place to stay. I got nothing like that. So,
Tuition being paid,
tuition,
It's-
if I don't, and at the same time, hey, if I'm not getting my education, it's like, where's the shop going to be in 5 years? There's a lot to be achieved. My dad didn't really have a formal education. He's achieved a lot, but in my case, and especially in the American government or American business sector of it, education is a stamp of approval to some people.
For sure.
Right.
I'm not saying you need it, but people judge you based off that at times too.
Oh, yeah.
And so, as someone wants to be a businessman in the future, I'm trying to get that stamp. Just to really like make sure that people know what's up. And
Yeah.
it brings a lot of education.
Yeah.
I'm not really one to like look around and like do my own research. So having school teach you that, teach you so much information, like things that you really just can't find online.